Okay, so you guys, this would be take 4. All right, today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a very natural look, very taupey eye, and just a natural look. It's going to be a sort of get ready with me, and yeah. This is actually the 4th time that I've filmed this video in some way. I actually filmed an entire video yesterday, and the quality just wasn't there. And I rather put out good videos that I feel good about than just any video. That's my stance on it, because I want to get viewers and I want them to be like, oh wow, her videos are always good, and not, she sometimes has good videos. You know what I mean? And so I'm refilming again today. I did the intro the first time and like a whole chunk of the video was missing. Like a whole thing was missing. So that would be Mark 2. And I just filmed this part again like 15 minutes ago, and I went to review the footage and I forgot that I had the fan on in my room. So all you heard was fan. You couldn't even hear me talking. So what was the point of doing it again? I don't know. I am like, and I don't know. I don't know. Like the whole thing just like has me. So I'm going to refilm this intro and I'm going to take you to the point I stop and then pick up later. And I should have probably started the intro in the face of makeup that I had on, but the intro that I was missing actually took out like 4 steps of my makeup routine. So I had to do it again. So here we are. That was a long, drawn out explanation. I am so sorry. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I hope it's better than it was before. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to start with is my eyes. I'm going to start by priming them, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in Light to prime my eyes. The eyeshadow I'm going to be using is light. It's not very pigmented. I like to use concealer when I don't use very pigmented shadows, just to cancel out any veins or redness or any discoloration in my eyelids. I'm trying to do this really fast because my kid's already up, and when I filmed this the first time, my kids were asleep. So if I seem a little quiet in the video, that's why. Now I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder and go ahead and set my lids with that. Set down that concealer. Y'all already know this is my favorite powder ever. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using is the Pixie by Petra eyeshadow. This is the matte minimalizing. Haven't said that 6 times. I literally mess up that part every single time I film this. Life. It's the Mesmerizing Mineral Palette, and it's in the shade Sunset Matte, and this is what it looks like. I really like the packaging. It opens this way. Like most packages will open this way. This one opens up, which is cool. And this is what it looks like. It came with like a little sponge tip applicator. Well, it wasn't little, it was long. Sponge tip applicator, but I took it out because I never use them. Well, I use them in the video. So maybe I never use them. I typically don't. Only because I didn't want to use a brush. That's all I'm saying. This is what the shadows look like. These eyeshadows are super duper special, mainly because they feel like no eyeshadow I've ever touched before. Not buttery. They feel like almost plastic. You know how plastic is very smooth to the touch? It's like sleek. That's how these feel. They feel more than butter. They just feel amazing. That's them swatch. You see how buttery they are? The only thing I will say about these is they're not very pigmented, even with a brush, but they blend so nice. If you want like a very natural matte look, these are amazing. They really blend out beautifully, and it's so hard to mess them up. That's what I love about them. They make your skin feel beautiful, and these will stay on you all day. If you have mature eyelids, these will be your best friend. They make your eyes look airbrushed. There. That's the best way to say it. All right. So that is where I stopped. You know, that's where the video starts. So let's move into the other part of the video. All right. So on a fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with this pinky shade into my crease. How that goes. They do have some kick up to them. God, it makes my skin feel really good. I wish that they made a makeup out of this, because I would use it for my face. Now using the same brush, I'm going to go into this taupey shade right here, and I'm going to apply that to the crease as well. But I'm going to define this more into my crease instead of diffusing it upward like I did the pink one. I want to show you the amount of fallout that you get with these. So now for my lid, I'm going to go in with the Cruising Chic pot from e.l.f. This is what it looks like right there. Just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and just apply this to my lid. I'm just going to blend out the edges with the same brush. Told you this would be quick and easy, same brush and everything. And that just gives you like a little bit of something, but not being too extreme or dramatic. And this look is super easy. Now I'm going to go back in with that taupe shade from the Pixie palette, and I am just going to put that in my crease a little bit more, just to give it a little bit more dimension. I'm going to take this shade right here to sort of highlight the brow bone. I'm actually going to use a little applicator that it came with. Why not? I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This one is actually a crease brush from Real Techniques. I'm just going to blend that out. And that's it for the eyes, guys. See how natural it looks? I'm going to do something to the lower lash line, but that's pretty much it. I think it looks really good. I love simple looks like this. They feel good for me. First, I'm going to take the NYX Studio Photogenic Primer Base. It has like a blue tinge to it, but I like this just to sort of cool down my face and sort of correct some of the redness. So, and now my face looks more red because I just wiped it, rubbed it. Anyways, all right, so now I'm going to take the Hard Candy Longwear 12-Hour Power Primer. It's a long name. This one I really like. Makes my foundation last. It becomes tacky and it just makes the foundation stay all day. So, kind of gives like a soft focus look. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. I think it's Flawless, Fast and Flawless. I don't remember the name of it. I'm going to take my brush, my foundation brush, and just paint my face. I'm going to paint my face today. I just put my hair up for a second because it was getting in the way. So I'm going to sponge my face now. So now we're going to move on to color correcting, and I'm going to use these two together. The LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I have the red one and the yellow one. And I just mix these to make... I'm going to apply that really lightly to under my eyes. And I'm going to let that sit for a second. I'll move on to eyebrows while that sits. So this is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil in Taupe, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I always shape the bottom and then the top and then fill them in. So, what are you guys' favorite eyebrow products? I'm curious because I found one that I really love, and I'm scared to try anything else because it works for me. I love it. So I'm going to take the Essence Make Me Brow. And then I'm going to take Brow This Way gel from Rimmel. I have the Milani Retouch and Erase Concealer in Light. I always put concealer right here because my lips kind of upturn, so it looks like I have a mustache. But I don't have a mustache. It's just the way my lips like turn up. So if you guys ever wonder why I put concealer there, that's why. Because I try not to make that look so noticeable. Alright, so that is what the concealer is looking like. I'm not that big of a fan of it. I don't know what it is. It's not my thing. Now I'm going to set my face with my Coty Airspun powder. I'm going to take the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and I'm going to bronze my face. And with this, I'm actually going to contour as well because I've just been not into contouring lately. I don't know. And I want like more of a natural look, and I feel like when you contour, it makes you look much more harsh. And when I'm going for a natural look, I just don't want to look harsh. I want to look natural. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlight in Be My Highlight. This is really good. If you guys haven't used this before, it's really good. I'm just going to highlight the high points of my face. Alright, so now I'm going to take my blush, and this is the LA Colors Blush in Berry Plum. I love this blush. It's so, so pretty, but you need just the tiniest amount, so just be careful. I don't like to put blush on the apples of my cheeks, but for me it makes me look clowny, and if I smile, I have more of like a rounder face on the bottom, you see? And if I put blush right here, it makes my face not look as contoured, so I don't do that. Right now I'm going to finish my lower lash line, and I'm going to go with a flat top brush, this taupe shade in the Pixie palette, and I'm going to apply this on my lower lash line. Alright, and now I'm going to take this red shade, and I'm just going to closer to my lash line on the inner corner. Blend it out. And I'm going to take this up just a little bit to diffuse up that V right there. I'm going to spray my face, since all the powders are done, with the Fast and Fabulous Hard Candy setting spray. I love this stuff too. Yes, I go a little ham. Alright, so now I'm going to line my eyes using the Exaggerate liner from Rimmel. And I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Lash Princess from Essence. I like this one a lot. Okay. I'm going to go in with the Butter Lipstick in Snowcap from NYX. I really like this shade. It's actually really, really pretty. And then I'm going to top it with this Mega Slicks lip gloss from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade Bronze Berry. These are so pretty. I have two of them. They're less than $2 a piece, and they're really good. The only thing I don't like about them is actually the applicator. It's not that great. It doesn't like pick up a lot of product. I'm just going to apply this like to the center of the lips. And that's it. I think that is everything. That was pretty fast. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and the look that I created today. It's a very soft and very natural look, which I love. And with the primers and stuff that I use, it should last you a relatively long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Brow pencil in Taupe. Actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do yet. And that just shot everywhere. Fantastic. This typey shade. Like, you know how I just spit? Why do I keep spitting? That's it. That's the tutorial we're going to be doing today.